Okay, so I'm about to make a chicken cordon bleu rice casserole. I have never made this particular recipe before because it's actually 3 different recipes I'm combining together. One recipe had the ingredients more that I liked, and then the other recipe had a sauce that I liked. So this is rotisserie chicken that was in my freezer that I thawed out, and then I put it here and I chopped it up to make it finer. So this is just 7.5 ounces. It's what I had. This is some microwave cauliflower rice. Here's the container that I got from Costco. It has 6 pouches. I think it was really inexpensive. So I'm going to be using that as my rice. And then I have 4 ounces of ham that I chopped up. As you can see there, I have a few slices that I've set aside because I'm going to do something different with that in my next recipe. So this is really easy. I'm going to combine all of these together in this casserole dish. And then next, this is my sauce. So what I have in here is 2 ounces of melted butter, 3 ounces of cream cheese, a half a tablespoon of mustard, a half a tablespoon of white wine, and some salt. And I'm about to blend this all together. So the reason that those measurements might sound a little odd, 3 ounces, is because, once again, like I said, I tailored several people's recipes to the amount of meat and rice that I have. So we'll see how this turns out. Let me come back to you after I get all this in my casserole dish. Okay, so after I finished blending the sauce together, this is what it looks like. It's supposed to be this thick, rich mixture. Now it actually was too thick, and so I kept adding heavy whipping cream until I thought it looked like the consistency that it should. And then this is my rice and my cauliflower rice and my chicken and my ham. So the next step is for me to spoon this all on top, which I'll show you next. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I layered this sauce on top. And I tasted the sauce just to make sure that I liked it. And yes, I really love the taste of mustard, so you can really taste the Dijon mustard in the sauce. I hope I have enough, but you know, that's what happens when you combine several different recipes together. You never know how it's really going to come out. But never fear, the last step is to layer this Swiss cheese on top. So that is what I'm going to do next, and then I'm going to pop this in the oven. So I layered the entire package of cheese on top. You know, I could have stopped at 6 slices, but like I said, since I put a bunch of different recipes together and I'm a little worried that this sauce wasn't enough, I don't want this to be dry. So yeah, I'm about to put this in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, recipe number 2 while my casserole is in the oven. So I had 2.5 ounces of ham left, which I've chopped up into even smaller pieces. And I have some shredded cheese. I have some chives. And I am going to put them in this Goodies corn-free bread mix. So this is something I've never done before. I have made the corn-free bread before, but I've never put anything in it before. So this is going to be really simple. I'm going to chop up the chives, and then I'm going to mix this together, which it only has 3 simple ingredients: eggs, melted butter, and apple cider vinegar. So there's really not much to show. I'll show you the finished product before I pour it into the little muffin tins. My casserole is almost done, but I wanted you to see how everything looked right before I start mixing it together. So I already did the cornbread mix, and so I'm just going to very lightly fold all these ingredients in here because it is important not to overmix things. So I'm just going to gently fold this in, and then I'm going to pour it into the muffin cups. Okay, so this is my beautiful casserole. Look at that, that looks so good. And then these are my muffins that I'm about to put into the oven. The finished product, here is my casserole that I've divided up into 6 servings. So these came out to be about 4.9 ounces, which I should be able to eat. And then here are my muffins. I'm not sure quite how filling these are going to be, whether I'll be able to eat 1 or 2 of these for breakfast, but they do freeze well. I've frozen them when they were just plain cornbread muffins. I have frozen them before, so I'm actually going to eat this just for the next 3 days, and then the rest of these are going to go in the freezer. And yeah, I'm only going to take out 3 days worth of these and put the rest in the freezer. I might try one tonight though. I just wanted to say that I ate one of these. Here's a cross section. You probably can't see it very well because not very much ham came up. There we go. It was absolutely delicious. It was so good. I'm definitely going to make this a lot.